and run out of here with those checks.
All right, family. God bless you wherever you are tuning in across the world. You are viewing and tuning in to another exciting show of Senior Talk with Claire Hubbard, your resource and information show for people that invest with age. Well, joining us today, I'm telling you, when I say boots on the ground, this young lady has taken an initiative through the Cook County Treasurer's Office and made a big impact to our community. So what we're going to do now is I just want to extend a welcome back and congratulations to our Cook County Treasurer of the state of Illinois, of Cook County. Let me be clear. Cook County Treasurer of the world. Woo! The whole world. That's right. None other than Maria Pappas. Let me tell you, she and her team, I call it Team Pappas, they have been in the community. Whether you have a church, a Bach club, a bridge group. Now, we're all still practicing COVID safety, and she's going to talk about those measures that she has extended, but she is back again because that office is making a big stance, and we want to play a good commercial of a great promo she did last week with ABC7 Chicago. So everyone stay tuned, and we'll be right back after this brief message and community announcement.
Thousands of homeowners in Cook County are reaching out for help with their property taxes.
The Black and Latino Houses Matter phone bank. It's been flooded with calls from people like you, perhaps, trying to find out if you're eligible for money-saving refunds or exemptions. I-Team consumer reporter Samantha Chapman joining us now with how much money was given back so far, Sam.
Oh my, so I just got off the phone with Treasurer Pappas, and she says they received 170,000 calls over the last 24 hours and gave back nearly $6 million. Phones ringing off the hook at the Cook County Treasurer's Office. As part of the Black and Latino Houses Matter campaign, Treasurer Maria Pappas invited homeowners to call her office to find out if the county owes them money. The county says it owed residents more than $100 million in property tax refunds and senior exemptions. They just needed help finding the people. So they partnered with ABC7 to connect our viewers with their money.
This is like candy falling from the sky. People are excited, and we're making people happy because we're putting money back into their lives. And that's just great. I mean, some people are calling and they're crying. We have seniors who are calling whose husbands have passed away, and their husbands used to handle this, and now they're getting $4,000 because they haven't applied for exemptions for 4 years.
Pappas says that based on the data, she realized that most of the people who were in jeopardy of losing their homes were people in Black and Latino wards. But many of those same people are actually owed money by the county. Pappas says today she was able to find people and give them back money that they weren't even expecting.
I started this initiative because when Black Lives Matter started, everyone said, come out and march. And I said, no, I'm not marching. I have the figures on how to save homes. This city, this state, and this county needs some happy news. And Samantha Chapman's giving it to them, so we're happy.
So happy about this, and there were so many calls that the phone bank is going to continue operating into next week. So if you did not get through today or yesterday and you're just now hearing about this, many people didn't know about this until right now, we have help. Help is on the way. The phones will start next week, Monday through Wednesday from noon until 4. Again, that's Monday through Wednesday from noon until 4. The number is 312-603-5105.
So let me tell you, this is a reason to cheerlead for our Cook County Treasurer. There are so many people that were blessed. And when we were in our interview last month or last fall, you mentioned that you were going to make extreme efforts to get the monies to the deserving residents of Cook County. So I say cheerlead to you. I don't have anything to toast, but I toast to you. I tell you.
Ring a bell.
So let's do this. Let's get our our gentleman prepared with the presentation that you want to share with our community. But welcome back to Senior Talk once again, Cook County Treasurer. How you been? How you been?
I am as good as it gets. I want to tell you a couple things before we go into this presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to show everybody who's listening and watching this Facebook and this streaming that we're doing here, that I'm going to show you how to get back the money that you're entitled to.
All right.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. But I want to give you some figures because Samantha on Channel 7 said that we were at 6 million, and it ended up, we added 2 extra days. It ended up being 10.5 million.
Wow. All right. Wow. Wow. Wow.
And Channel 7 is meeting with us on Friday at 3:30 about what we're going to do with the success of this. So Claire, listen to me.
Yes, ma'am.
We had hundreds of thousands of phone calls coming into the county. The county can't take 200,000 phone calls at once. So we messaged, and we can't take phone calls, and we can't take that many. We can't take 200,000 emails. The whole place will crash. So we directed people on the phone to go to the website. How many extra hits have hit my website since we did this phone bank? 325,000 people. They're coming in online. They're putting in their address. They're scrolling down. And they're going to see a picture of their house. And after they see the picture of their house, and I'm going to show you how to do this in just 1 second. We're sharing screen. And there we go. We are going to share this with you. I don't get to see her while I'm talking.
It's okay. We're good. We're good.
Okay. Well, I hate it when I don't get to see you, but this is cookcountytreasure.com. This is a special presentation for Clara Hubbard, radio and social media personality, girl.
Thank you.
Diva. So now you are at this website. This is where those 325,000 people came to, and you're going to get here. Property tax overview. We made this so simple. If you want it in Spanish, you go to the bottom and it'll translate into Spanish, but you don't want it in that. We're also up in 108 languages, but here you are. Purple box, property tax overview. Simple. Put in your address. You see this little red thing here?
Yes.
No north, south, east, or west. Just the address, like 370 Oakley, Chicago 60611.
Sure.
That's it. Or the unit number if there's a unit number. Punch continue. There's a picture of the house. So we picked a house on South Normal here. And we have this little hand here. And that little hand tells you that if your mailing information is wrong, you can change it online. You don't have to come to the Cook County Treasurer's office. So Claire, before I go on to the next thing, I just want to tell you, I've been working this since March. Since March, this office has given back $50,555,000 to African Americans. Bellwood, $1.7 million. Broadview, $845,000. Calumet City, $3.5 million. Country Club Hills, 1.2. Flossmoor, 1.8. Park Forest, 2.1. On and on and on. And I think that's pretty good, $50 million during the pandemic, because I'm giving out checks bigger than those PPE checks.
Tell the truth. Yes, ma'am. And can I say this too? What I really appreciate too is that your transparency is the best, because when we were on our last broadcast, we had to make note in some regards of some community wards that were underutilizing the services. And so you brought that to the attention, and I saw different things popping up through your office. So I'm just really excited that we were able to, through our communication, get the right funds due to the deserving residents of Cook County. So I thank you so much for that.
Yeah, well, thank you. Here, thanks for having me on, Not everybody wants me on because, I'm a little bit of a troublemaker, huh?
Well, look, what John Lewis said, is nothing like good trouble. That's all right.
Good trouble. So look at this. This yellow here says that this person owes from last year $2,000. That means they're on my tax sale list. But look at this. You go scroll down. This is the overpayment section. This is where I say I've got 79 million that I'm sitting on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This person, and this goes back 20 years, in 2001, payable in 2002, because everything's late in Cook County because of World War II, when nobody had any money. They delayed payment of taxes for a year. But in 2001, this person looked at the tax bill and it said $164. And what they did was, instead of writing the bill for 164, they goofed up the numbers and they wrote the tax bill for 373, which means they have a refund available of $208. And you see this little hand here again?
Yes.
Punch apply now. What that means is you don't have to come down here. You can do this from your home. You do not come to the County of Cook building. There's a line outside to get birth certificates. It ain't the cleanest place in the world. You know what I mean? They take your temperature and they ask you 50 questions. So just go online. If you can't figure it out, have somebody do it for you. Okay?
Right.
Now look at this poor guy. What did he owe? Let's go back here. This poor guy. What's his name? Felton Peck. Hey, Felton, you owe me $2,200. I owe you $200 here. Now look at this. He got all of these exemptions in 2017 and 2016. That means he's a senior.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, 2018, he didn't get anything 6 times. So every time one of these boxes in the top 3 says no, it's $500. So now I want to tell you why black houses matter, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Here's this poor guy, right? He is African-American neighborhood. It's 2,200. Okay. I owe him 2 here. Okay. And another 3. I owe him 3,200. He owes me 2,200. He's going to walk out with an extra grand in cash and he's going to be off the tax sale list because black houses matter. And that's what this movement about. This is a movement to assist disabled and disadvantaged individuals to get what is owed to them. Let's see what else is going on here. These are all of the different exemptions. So let me give you a quick and dirty bath on exemptions. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Homeowner, you have to have lived in the house for a year. You do not have to be over 65. You can be 18. You can be 19. You can be any age. Just make sure. And I put this up here because there's so many millennials.
Yes.
They buy a house first time and they don't know that they're entitled to exemption. So 4 years go by and they blew the $2,000. Okay. So now this is a senior. You got to be over 65. No monetary amount attached to this. Just be over 65 and it's $500 a year off your bill. Now, if you and whoever you're living with in that house, except for the dog, it has to be a real human being. All right. You and whoever's living in there with you are making under $65,000 a year and you're over 65 of age, you are entitled to a senior citizen freeze. A senior citizen freeze. A senior citizen freeze.
Wow.
So now these are disabled exemptions. It's complicated. It's for blind people. These are for, or somebody who's, can't walk or the doctor says they're disabled. We help them to get money off their taxes. This is for a disabled veteran. He went to Vietnam. He came back. He can't walk. This is a veteran who just came back from the Army. And this is the Senior Citizen Deferral Program. You have to apply for that every year by March 1st. So that's over with now until next year. But the deal here is you have to be over 65 and you have to make under $55,000 a year. You have to own the property for 3 years. And if all of that's true, they will take $5,000 a year off of your property taxes. And you don't have to pay it until you die or the house is sold. A lot of seniors like this because what they're doing is they're spending their kids' inheritance. And when they drop dead, the kids got to pay it off. So they take the $5,000, they go to the Caribbean. Here's all my exemptions.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is by ward, municipality, township, commissioner, state rep, state. So what are you going to see if you get there? This is small print, but all of this is the names of the people on the tax list. This column is if the mail came back. This column is they missed the senior exemption. And this one is they missed the senior free. So you got all these people on Roderick Sawyer's tax sale list who need to get this money back. So we can get all of them off. Now we're meeting with Sawyer's people next week.
Yeah.
And we're training 10 people from the various aldermanic offices to try and go out and start the knocking on the door till we get there with the van and the applications. If you want to download your bill for tax purposes, you can go online and do it. That's the March bill. The March bill tells you how much money governments owe, and how underfunded the pension system is. So the pension system is people who work at the city. There's 43,000 people on pension and 33,000 people working, which means that fewer people are paying into the system than are getting money, and that becomes a problem. So the combined debt of the city of Chicago is on or around $86 billion. These governments are the governments that you pay to, and this is the places within the government that you pay to. So if you look at this closely here, this and this, almost 70% of the city of Chicago tax bill goes for education. Almost 70%. Okay, now here, this is important because if your kids abandoned you and feel guilty, they go here, they can get your tax bill while they're in another state. You see? Instead of staying here. And then they can pay for it too. They can pay online. Claire, how about that?
Yes.
So now here, this is my keyboard. This is the tax sale list. How do I blow this up? I thought it was Control L. Okay, there we go. We are going to magnify this, right? Thank you, Vian.
No problem.
Thank you, Vian. We love you.
Yeah, Vian. Okay, Vian. This is the number on the tax sale list. This is what will get sold. If you go down here, you'll see that when we started, we had 58,000 on it this year. So we're down. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We got time to get down, but look at this. 16,000 of the 34,000 have returned mail, and 18,000 owe less than $1,000. And I'm getting the figures together right now on who owes 200, who owes 300, and who owes 400. You follow me?
Yes, yes.
So this is important because it shows you over here missing seniors, possible missing senior freezes. Okay. So now where are we going to go? We got to make this smaller, you got to make it its normal size before you can go down. And now we are going to show you why black houses matter. Everything in yellow is African American. Okay, so now look at this. Carrie Austin's got 1,800. That's the 34th ward. Stephanie Coleman, 16th ward. Look at all the yellows. Look at how high the yellows are. The orange are Hispanic, but watch this, Claire. Look down here. Look at the lakefront. 23, 23, 27. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now look here. This, the yellow on this is all African American suburbs. Look at Harvey. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Look at Harvey. Okay. 4,587. Robbins, 1,400. Okay. There's 126 suburbs. Now watch this. Really? Kenilworth has one. Hinsdale has one. Gulf. So you cannot dispute Maria Pappas. You cannot argue with Maria Pappas. And let me tell you why. When I say black houses matter, you would be foolish to oppose me on my logic. These are not African-American neighborhoods where there's 1, 2, and 3 for sale. And these are these suburbs. So this is why black houses matter. We, me, my team, anybody I know, anybody that'll talk to me are on a mission. The mission is to remove the last 30 odd some thousand. We don't want any houses sold.
Yes, yes.
There's no house, Clara, no house, no life.
No
So,
life.
Now they're all running around. They did the census and everybody's leaving, and now they're going to have all these programs to bring people back into the city. But don't you think it would be a good idea to keep people in the city by not allowing these houses to be sold? Really? You're going to do a program to bring people back in, and people for $200 are going to get thrown out of their house? I say, and I repeat, black houses matter. And I'm going to repeat till the whole world listens to me. So now this is something I did not show you before, but I have this by ward.
Wow.
And this is amazing. This is Roderick Sawyer's ward, 6th ward, very good friend of mine. Okay, let's look at this. He has 4 residences that only owe $200, 13 that owe $300. Let me blow this up a little. Okay, 13 that owe $300, 40 that owe $500, and 100 that owe $1,000. These are houses, okay? Houses.
Wow.
157 houses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I adding up right?
140.
So for 130 grand, okay, these people, these 130 houses could be removed from this list. Ain't that some slot?
Oh my goodness. Well, let me say this. I'm going to,
I know you get it, or you wouldn't be talking to me, girl.
Girl, let me say this. I'm going to recap with your office, and
This is ridiculous.
I'm stunned.
I'm telling you, this is ridiculous.
I am super stunned.
This is seriously ridiculous. Look at this. Look at these empty lots. Look at the lots in his ward. 16 empty lots under 200 they owe.
Wow.
28 under 300. 500. And this is chump change. This is what I call chump change in exchange for all this stuff. You follow me?
I do. Well, let's do this. We're going to take a break to bring up your current commercial that you sent regarding the
we done?
No, we got time. We got time.
Okay.
The extensions till May 1st that we want to talk about. So let's bring that up, and we're going to be right back here on CNT.
Okay, I'm going to get out of this thing.
Okay.
So I can see your face.
All right, fantastic. So here we go. One quick second. Oh my goodness. I can't. When that mobile, when we get to, oh my goodness. This is too much. Here we go. Let's get this commercial going right here. The no late fees. No late fees.
No late fees. Hi, I'm Maria Pappas, Cook County Treasurer. Property taxes are due March 2nd, but there's no late fee through May 3rd. Go to cookcountytreasurer.com, put in your street address to pay online, search for $76 million in double payments and $46 million in missing exemptions. See if your property is on the tax sale delinquency list. Put in your address at cookcountytreasurer.com.
My goodness. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just make sure your presentation is as clear as it can get.
It can't get any clearer. We spread the word. This
Yeah.
is like planting seeds in spring. Plant the seeds, water them, and the flowers and the trees will grow. And that's all I'm asking. I am asking for every responsible African American and non-African American who doesn't have anything to do to wake up, get on this. The lists are on the internet, knock on doors, and help somebody out. And if you want to get out of your depression, the fastest way to do it is to help somebody instead of sitting home and crying and talking about how miserable the city of Chicago is and how fast you want to get out of here. Go help somebody.
Well, let's do this also too. of those calls, the phone bank, you were super cute as always. You
Yeah.
made a lot of communication. What were the testimonies that you could hear of people calling in saying, I didn't know this was entitled to me?
Blind people who were blind called in and didn't know that they were entitled to exemptions. A guy called in. We located someone after a lady called in. She was kind of confused. Her son was in New Orleans. He's a lawyer. And we hooked them up, and she's getting $3,000 back. I mean, the list goes on. What we're doing now is we're putting the stories together, and we're going to go shoot a video.
Fantastic.
About how, and then we make them tell us how they spent the money. So one guy bought a roof. Do you know what I mean? For his house.
That he
He
needed.
didn't have a roof. It was a big deal. And they put he got $2,000. He spent $1,500 on the roof. And they're just human stories, Let me tell you something, Claire. This town needs some good news.
Oh, Jesus. Yes, ma'am.
This town is as miserable, ugly, and dirty as it's ever been. And we need to pump it back up and make it the place that it was before this pandemic started.
Yeah.
Get rid of these fears, get rid of this crime, and go back to the streets and start having parties and going to games and concerts and fests and having a good time. So I'm leading the pack because I'm giving money back.
I like that. That was
giving you money, and I'm not telling you where to spend it, but just go spend it. Go have a good time.
Absolutely. And one of the things that we are going to be announcing soon is people will actually, if you're in a resident where you can't get out, as you mentioned, don't come down to the county building. You're going to be coming to them in the near future.
We'll go to you. We're sending people out every day for disabled. We had a lady who was snowed in. We sent somebody out, and we couldn't get through the door because there was so much snow.
Mm-hmm.
So she was 15 minutes late getting to the door. Do you know why?
Why?
She only had one leg.
Wow.
So now she gets to the door, and Manny threw the little slip envelope hole there, gives her apps. He goes back in the car. He waits. He calls her. He says, "Are you done filling it out?" He waits. She fills it out. He puts it back through the door. Okay. And he brought it back down here. Now you tell me where you can find such a story of human interest in this city.
Cook County Treasurer's Office. That's all I can say.
Yeah. And she was a retired school teacher.
Yeah.
Who couldn't get to the door.
And that's why we have to implement too the well-being checks, especially through our, I'm working with the CAPS departments, a lot of the districts to see where are those seniors who are vulnerable, who can't get out. And I'll be sharing with all of the CAPS department districts so they can find out where these seniors are. So we got something to work on.
I want to tell you something funny.
Yes.
So, I've been beaten up on Target because I didn't want him to go into Water Tower Place. But I said I shop at Target. So I just bought this at Target.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, but see what it's got on it? It's got a dragon on it because that's my nickname, Dragon Lady. Now I'm going to wear this. Tune in to WVON at 11:30 on Monday, and I'm going to wear my Dragon Lady jacket.
I love it. I love it. Well, let's do this. We're going to recap. I'm going to make sure I got some tools in my arsenal. I'll be meeting with your team, Paul and Sonia, who've been really supportive of getting us together.
Sonia's out today. She had a root canal and a crown problem.
Oh my goodness.
I love Sonia to death. She's my right hand.
Yes.
I'm lost without her.
Well, we appreciate who you are. Is there a consideration of another phone bank down the line, or what are we doing?
I'm meeting with the head of Channel 7 and his vice president of community affairs tomorrow. On Friday. So we'll see.
We'll see what happens. Well, everyone.
I need my own TV show. Do you know what I mean? Seriously.
Hey, we welcome you. I give you a slot once a month. Let's do it.
I want to go. I want my own TV show. I want to hit the streets and show people the fun side of ethnic Chicago I know and have a good time. Get up and get out of your house and go have a good time.
We got room to do that. Hopefully, we'll get some dragon masks. I'm a dragon too on this end, so I go with you. I roll
with a dragon mask. Look at this. Somebody made this for me. It's a Dragon Lady mask.
Oh yeah,
got a dragon on it. Wait a minute. You gonna see Sonia?
I'm gonna hope to catch her real soon. Oh,
Okay,
that's cute.
see this?
Yes.
Dragon Lady, I'm going to send it to you.
Oh, fantastic. Well, let's do this. I want the community at large, please don't be blind to the fact that the city of Chicago, at least I can say currently through the Cook County Treasurer's Office, there is help for you. As she mentioned, someone got a roof done. You know, someone was owed money. I mean, by way of the team.
I had a lady fly to New Orleans to see her only daughter and her only grandchild. And she came back to Chicago and she had enough money left and they're going on a safari with it.
What?
To Africa.
Huh.
Yep.
Wouldn't have known. Might not have happened if it wasn't for what was owed to them.
That's not a great story. I want to do a video on that lady.
Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Well, everyone, let me say our time is up. Please go to cookcountytreasurer.com. Do not, if it's not for you, tell your friends, tell your social clubs. You're still gathering. I saw line dancers with masks on. Wherever the communication is, please tell us how we can be of service to you. Through the cookcountytreasurer.com. Go to the website. The phone number is 312-443-5100. Please, we can get this done. And what happens, Treasurer, if we don't use the money?
You mean if you don't come and get it?
If you don't come and get it, what's going to happen?
If you don't come after 20 years on a double payment or after 4 years on an exemption, whatever the government is in that area, they take it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just want to say in closing,
yes,
I'm
ma'am.
grateful for all you do. I think it is very easy to move up in a community and move out. And I admire the fact that you have stayed there. And I just want to say that when I was your age, my hair was as dark as yours.
Well, I just think it's great to have a great relationship with those who
Clara.
help and support.
I'm
Thank
going
you.
to hit the road, Jack. As soon as the weather breaks and I get my van, I'm coming to find you.
Let's do it together. I appreciate it. So you've been tuning in to Senior Talk with Claire Hubbard. I'm your granddaughter in the community. You heard from our Cook County Treasurer, Maria Pappas. Check her out on VON, and we'll share that information with you all real soon. Thank you all for being a part of this show. If you need more information, remember, you can also go to, you were watching Senior Talk with Claire Hubbard, seniortalkmedia.com. The information is there. If you need flyers, I have all the communication for your groups, wherever you are viewing, listening. Our commercials playing on WOSD radio. Get the money you are entitled to. Keep your home. Make decisions that are going to be impactful to your family. So God bless you all. Thank you for tuning in today. It's been a pleasure to serve you. And we look forward to seeing you next time here on Senior Talk with Clara Hubbard.